Episode 7. The Tower of Time. Welcome, stargazers, to the next chapter of the astronomer's journey through the stars. Today we embark on a journey that transcends time itself, as Dara, our courageous explorer, finds herself standing on the brink of eternity. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe and join us as we unravel the mysteries of the cosmos, one star at a time. The night sky stretched endlessly above Dara and Amina as they continued their journey. The guiding light of the Star Weaver glimmered faintly ahead, a soft beacon pulling them forward. The landscape had changed, transforming from the lush serenity of the lake into a barren, wind-swept plain. Shadows of forgotten ruins dotted the horizon, and in the distance, a towering silhouette loomed, a structure so impossibly tall it seemed to pierce the heavens. "The Tower of Time," the Star Weaver said, their voice a melody that carried both wisdom and mystery. Every 100 years, the stars align perfectly above its summit, revealing the stories of those who came before and offering glimpses of what may yet come. This is where you must go, Dara, to understand your place among the stars. Dara gazed at the tower, her heart a mixture of awe and trepidation. Its base was massive, built of ancient stone etched with constellations that seemed to shimmer faintly even in the dim light. The structure spiraled upward endlessly, its peak vanishing into the clouds. Around it, the air seemed alive, humming with an energy both ancient and otherworldly. As they approached, Dara felt a heaviness settle over her. The ground seemed to vibrate faintly beneath her feet, as though the tower itself was alive, resonating with the rhythm of the cosmos. The Star Weaver paused at the base, gesturing toward the entrance, a massive archway inscribed with runes. "This is your path, Dara. The journey to the top is yours alone." Dara hesitated, turning to Amina, whose eyes held both pride and concern. "You can do this," Amina said, her voice steady. "The stars have chosen you for a reason." Drawing a deep breath, Dara stepped forward, crossing the threshold into the tower. The interior was vast and hollow, the walls lined with crystalline panels that reflected the stars outside. A spiral staircase wound its way upward, seemingly endless. As Dara began to climb, the silence was profound, broken only by the soft echo of her footsteps. Each step felt like a journey in itself, the air growing thinner as she ascended. The first chamber she encountered was bathed in a soft golden light. Here, the reflections of the stars began to move, forming shapes, figures of astronomers, travelers, and seekers from ages past. They spoke without words, their gestures and expressions telling stories of triumph and sacrifice. One figure, an elderly astronomer, stepped forward, his form translucent and shimmering. "We have all sought the stars," he said, his voice resonating within Dara's mind. "Some for knowledge, others for power. But the greatest among us have sought connection, the realization that we are not separate from the universe, but an integral part of it." Dara watched in silence, her heart swelling with the weight of his words. The figure gestured toward a panel where a constellation began to form. It was one Dara recognized, the same one she had been following. But here it was surrounded by smaller constellations, each one linked by faint lines of light. "The stars are not solitary," the astronomer continued. "They are bound to one another, as we are bound to the universe and to each other. This is the truth you must carry with you." As the figure faded, Dara ascended further. The second chamber was darker, its light coming from a series of mirrors that reflected the night sky. Here, the voices were different, doubtful, fearful, questioning. They spoke of failures, of dreams unfulfilled, of the weight of expectation. One voice struck Dara deeply. "I spent my life searching for answers," it said, trembling with emotion. "But I realized too late that the journey was the answer. The stars do not exist to be conquered. They exist to guide us, to teach us humility." Tears welled in Dara's eyes as she absorbed these words. Her own doubts, her fears of failure, mirrored those of the voices in this chamber. And yet, she felt a spark of resolve ignite within her. Each step she had taken, every trial she had faced, had brought her closer to understanding. Not just the stars, but herself. The final ascent was the hardest. The air was thin, and the staircase seemed to stretch forever. Dara's legs ached, her breath coming in shallow gasps. But at last, she emerged onto the summit, a platform suspended in the sky, surrounded by a dome of glass that reflected the entirety of the cosmos. The sight stole her breath. Above her, the stars aligned in perfect harmony, their light forming patterns that seemed to pulse with life. For a moment, Dara felt both incredibly small and infinitely connected. The vastness of the universe was overwhelming, but it was also comforting. She was a part of this grand design, a single thread in an infinite tapestry. The Star Weaver's voice echoed softly, though they were nowhere to be seen. "Each star is a story, Dara, a memory, a lesson, a piece of the puzzle. To understand them, you must first understand yourself." Dara knelt on the platform, her heart filled with gratitude and determination. The journey was far from over, but this moment was a gift, a glimpse of the infinite, a reminder of the purpose that had driven her from the beginning. As the stars began to shift, the alignment fading, Dara felt a renewed sense of clarity. She rose, turning to begin her descent, knowing that the lessons of the Tower of Time would guide her in the challenges to come. Thank you for watching Episode 7 of The Astronomer's Journey Through the Stars. Dara's journey continues to inspire and awe, and there's so much more to come. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. Join us at the Story Castle for more adventures that take you beyond the stars.